All right, there's a lot of stuff in the internet, videos, tell you how you can get gold from circuit boards. Yeah, well, no, don't listen to them. All right, so here's a couple of circuit boards. All right, um, chips, connectors. There's no gold in here. Here's another one. Just came out of a meter. Same thing. There's no gold in here. Okay. Now the chips themselves might have silver wires, but the silver wires are so small you can't see them unless we have a microscope. Okay, you got maybe 0.001 cents of silver on it. Now, does that mean that these are scrap? No. You can get a scrap value for old circuit boards, but you have to have a lot of them. And if you have a lot of these here capacitors on them, or some big ones like this, they'll actually, this is toxic. They won't take it. So they'll actually charge you less for this board than this board. They'll give you less for this board than this board. Now I'm going to show you actually where the gold is on the next step, right? All right, so here we have some hard drives. We have a green board and we have a blue board. And it requires these really super small torques to get them apart. Now let's look at the blue board. Once you get it apart, you have, here's your actual disc right here, and then here's the wiper. Okay, now let's look at this one. Like that apart. Here's your disc, and here's the wiper. There's the wiper. There's the wiper. Tell which one's gold, which one's not? Exactly. This is gold. This is copper. All your newer hard drives, blue boards, are going to be copper. There's no gold in it. Your older ones, however, they use gold because they didn't have the technology at the time to not use gold, and gold was pretty cheap. But now they're using copper. So copper is shiny, has a brass-like look. Gold is yellow. It's not as shiny as you think it is. So there you go. All right, get it straight. You're not going to get rich off this stuff. Now these discs, if I can pick it up, if you shine them up, you can see they make really good mirrors. They're like first surface mirrors. So I've got a couple that I just made mirrors out of. This here is out of my dead silicon box. And you can see this little tiny chip. I cut it open. There's the microchip itself. I don't know if you can even see it. It's way in there. That little tiny square dot. And those little tiny wires, silver wires. Okay. Dead silicon, not worth anything. Now here's a box of old circuit boards collected over the years. Throw them in there. There's nothing else on them that I need. All right. Okay, so that box that I have with those circuit boards, right now the way it sits, it's probably worth about $10 if I cash it in. If it was full, maybe $30. It depends upon what they're gonna say, how many capacitors are on, and stuff like that. Okay. Now, there's people out there, they'll say, get some acid, and we're gonna boil this stuff down. We're gonna get maybe like $5 worth of gold or silver out of it. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. Okay, you're not gonna get that much. You look at how much this acid costs. You're gonna spend a couple $100 on this acid just to get $5, and then what are you gonna do with that acid when you're done? You can't reuse it. What are you gonna pour it down the drain or dump it out the alley or something? I mean, come on, man. Quit faking people out here.